the Truth Social, and everywhere else. It's Kev from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. Welcome to the show. Tonight is Wednesday, and yeah, we're back for some more shenanigans. Last night had a ball with you guys. Night before it was great, and I mean we got a conveyor belt of shenanigans just coming through. So I gotta release that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't want to get backed up on shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Because the Democrats sure will do that. Yeah, they'll jam you up with shenan. You be jammed with shenan. So now that number right there on the screen, 330 4 what 9744607. If you text MAGA to that number, then you'll kind of be in the crowd with the cool kids just in case they try to unexist me. Now, before we even get started, I need y'all to let me know that you can hear me and you can see me. And once I know that, then I can get busy. So anybody? Oh, there we go. Dallas, Johnny on the spot. Hold on, let me see something. Get that together. All right, now, so since that's out of the way, let's go ahead and let me get loose so I can get busy. I'm gonna try to be out of here in about an hour and 15 minutes at the most. I want the plane, beating my chest like a real gorilla, real gorilla, real gorilla. There's some kings in the building. Gorillas in here, gorillas in here, gorillas in here, gorillas in here. So now, if this is your first time joining the show, please hit the like button, share my videos, follow me on all the other platforms, subscribe to the channel, make sure your notifications are turned on to all, because YouTube is also about shenanigans as well. There you go. So, it's important that we stick together and support each other. And I'm not just talking about me as, with this channel, but all conservatives and people who got good content. And you can tell they really are sincere about what they're doing. It's just important that we support them. And don't forget, if you also want to support Kev from Kevin's Corner, you can go check out my corner store, y'all. That's right. And get whatever you want, all kind of guerrilla gear. And finally, I do have a link for a monthly fundraiser, or just got a regular PayPal or Cash App. If you want to also help out with the channel, you can do that as well. Now, with that being said, let's get busy. Now, before we go all the way down to Atlanta, somebody said, get my phone line back up. You know what? That was a dedicated phone line back in the day when I used to take calls. Somebody had dedicated that airtime to me, which I appreciated. But after, they could no longer sustain the line or whatever connection, then it just kind of went away. But who knows? If YouTube gets off my back, if they stop taking subscribers from me, messing with my numbers and all that stuff, I mean, I want to do a whole bunch of stuff. The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. What I can have. That's right. So if they get off my back, that's right. I might be able to get all kind of stuff. So we'll pray for that. And as long as you guys keep supporting me, I got a shot. Now, before we get into Trump going down to Atlanta to spread all of his white nationalism and racism, we got to go ahead and start off with these dumb behind Democrats, man. I mean, these folks, they can't even hide their stupidity, their ignorance. How do people support them? I don't understand. All you got to do is watch some clips of Democrats saying stuff, and you go, man, these are dumb people. I mean, these aren't the best. These folks are horrible. Starting off with somebody I didn't get a chance to let have it the other day, but I said, I can't let this go. And you might know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Sheila Jackson with that big donut on her head. Sheila Jackson, the one that graduated from some very prestigious university, and she's about to school the kids about the solar eclipse of the heart. Let's see. The other day she was down and breaking knowledge down to him, y'all. Yeah, because Biden ain't the only sorry one. I know I let
Now those provide unique light and energy.
Oh, okay.
So that you have the energy of the moon at night.
Sheila Jackson Lee.
Okay.
Democrat Congresswoman of Texas. Graduated from Yale University.
For nothing? She graduated from Yale University for nothing. She's a graduate for nothing. Yeah, just like many Democrats in Congress, congressmen, congresswoman for nothing. I can't think of one Democrat that is a useful, productive congressman or woman or senator. They're all congressmen and congresswomen for nothing. For nothing. Joel's a president for nothing. I mean, it's ridiculous. And everybody that supports them, like the fake news, is news for nothing. So now here she is down there, y'all, trying to represent and show why affirmative action really does pay off. Yeah, because she did a speech about how she went to Yale because of affirmative action. And ever since then, she's been showing the results of that. I mean, there's no way anybody conclude that the standards are lowered and for certain people because Sheila Jackson has disproved that. Remember she was up there talking about the AR-15 and why we should get rid of that. And I held that AR-15 and it was heavy as 10 boxes. And the bullet that it shoots, that 50 caliber, that bullet right there's no reason people should have that on the streets. That woman who thinks, I got the right to take away your guns and I don't know anything about guns, woman. But now she's telling the kids about the moon. Oh, man, let's see if she could top Kamala. Remember Kamala? You're gonna see the moon with your own eyes. Your own eyes. Your own eyes. As opposed to somebody else's. Excuse me, bro, can I borrow your eyes? Oh, man, I never noticed how beautiful the moon was. So now here she is. Break that moon down, y'all.
And sometimes you've heard the word full moon. Sometimes you need to take the opportunity just to come out and see a full moon is that complete rounded circle.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Back it up. What crowd is she talking to? I thought these were high schoolers. Sometimes you need to come out and look up at that round thing in the sky, the full moon. I'm sure by now, most of those kids, even if they were like middle schoolers, even if they were kindergartners, I'm sure by now they have seen a full moon. She's describing it like they're going to be like, whoa, it is a moon. Look at that. Out of all my life, I've never seen it full. 3/4, maybe half, but quarter, but never full, never full. So now she's telling them that round thing up there that you see is not a basketball. No, it's not a basketball. It's the moon.
Which is made up mostly of gases.
I thought she was going to say cheese for a second. So here she is. Oh, the Yale graduate made up of mostly gases. Farts, that is. See? So let's go ahead and see how that checks out.
A full moon is that complete rounded circle.
That complete rounded circle. Never noticed it. When I come outside, I just walk straight ahead. Never look up and down, nothing. Straight ahead. No need to look up. There's nothing up there. But it's that complete circle.
Mostly of gases.
Mostly of gases.
As they say.
How is that keeping our gravity together? I mean, just a bunch of gases up there, I guess. But you know what? Let's go ahead and see.
As my grandkids say, Google it.
Yeah, and see, usually Joe is the victim of my laughter. But Sheila Jackson tonight, of course, starts off with a cameo. So let's see. What is the moon made of? Mostly rocks, some other minerals, iron, nickel. Not gases, though. Not gases. Maybe her brains is made of.
A full moon is that complete rounded circle, which is made up mostly of gases.
Boy, not to mention, she's talking to, from what I understand, a group of high school kids, man. The way she's explaining this sounds like she should be sitting there in a circle with some preschoolers, crisscross applesauce. Okay, kids, you know what? This right here is the moon. This is the sun. Everybody sing, the moon go round the sun, then the sun. Something stupid like that. She don't sound like she's talking to, the people in high school. And it's the same thing with Chameleon. See, I'm starting to think the Democrats produce stupidity. I'm starting to think that. Yeah. See, and they're helping my argument when I saw Chameleon Harris come out there talking about Ukraine is a country and that it's a smaller country. And then Russia's a bigger country. And they're both countries in Europe. When I heard that, I was going to sound like she's reading it right there as she's talking. I thought, well, come on, Google. I thought, okay, Ukraine is what is Ukraine? Come on, a country, and where is it? Unbelievable. So this is what they're producing. But guys, something extraordinary happens right here afterwards. You would think the debacle ended with that stupid statement. Yeah, you would think it would end with that. Now, we've seen Joe Biden struggle to put his jacket on. We've seen him struggle to get his mask on. Either it's too high or too low. We've seen all of that. But look at this. She might have broke a record. First of all, what's up with the whistle? Huh? She ain't out on the skating ring. Blow the whistle. Okay, so wait. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Okay, wait a minute. 4 seconds. Oh, God. Democrats, if they weren't so dangerous, man, they will be hilarious. You could write a full-blown sitcom. You wouldn't even have to write it. Just take a camera and follow them around. Man, people would be dying laughing, just watching them. So here she is. Wait, we're at 15 seconds. She haven't gotten the little cardboard glasses on yet. Could it be that donut wrapped around the back of her head? Yeah, she can't get it over her ears. The donut's too tight. But hey, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's at 15 seconds. Here we go. Okay, 18. Okay, what the? I don't know what that was. What was this? What was this? What that? I mean, at some point, just ask for help and look at the eyes. You can see the eyes straight looking at you. Boy, I tell you, man, this should be an ongoing joke. All right, how many minutes does it take a Democrat to put on some little black shades? So she's still struggling with it. Look like she's scared. How is she going to see the eclipse and she can't get the glasses on, y'all? Here we go. Come on, there we go. What? They go on my nose. Girl, what you talking? Get out of here. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. They go under the nose. No, girl, they go on the lips. They go on the lips. They cover my nose. Because, see, I don't want the sun to go up my nose. You understand? Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Well, I'm putting it over one eye. Now, wait, stop. I got to blow the whistle.
What the hell is going on?
She's killing me. She's killing me. She decided to give up and walk off with the glasses on the side of the face. Wait a minute. Oh, Democrats, I tell you. How I hate thee and love thee at the same time. So wait, blow the whistle.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, here we go. She's going. Yeah, there you go. Y'all see that? She grabs the mic upside down. I don't even know where she's going, man. She grabs the mic upside down. And the glasses is still over the nose, but hanging off the side of her face. And we're at 43 seconds. She's going to miss the eclipse. She's going to miss it. Where are you going? Where are you going? There you go. Keep trying. You'll get it. Somebody help
act like you can see.
Just act like you can see, unlike me. Act like you can see, unlike me, who got my glasses over my nose. It was over my mouth. Then it was on the side of my face. Somebody need to help her out. Wait. Come on. Mama Sheila. Come on, Mama Sheila. Look, they go right there. Stand still. I'll put them on you. So she still ain't got them on. We're at 53 seconds. Has the eclipse started and stopped yet? Okay, where's she going? Let's see. 2 hours later. Did she finally get them on? Here we go. Wait a minute. What's this? 2 hours later, still got him on the face. Eclipse is over, perhaps. I don't know what's going on, but she's still rocking them. Yeah, she probably was proud that she at least was able to hold them over her eyes. I couldn't get them to stay, but I just finally found out where they're supposed to go. So I'm going to go ahead and rock them for a little bit. So she had that bad boy over her eyes. And boy, it took like forever. And we never even found out if she was able to watch the eclipse or not. She perhaps never even figured out how to get those on her eyes. But boy, I tell you, Democrats, man, I mean, this is the stuff that I would be embarrassed to either be a part of that party in Congress with these shenanigans and this stupidity, or voter for that party. I would be going, man, my party looks stupid, which indirectly makes me look stupid. because only someone stupid would vote for somebody stupid. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you can't have a stupid leading a stupid. It's unbelievable. But guess who's back, y'all? You think I'm gonna let this man go? You think I'm gonna let Creepy slide? No, man. So look, Creepy's back. And look at this latest clip, y'all. Don't he look so confident? Where is he at? What? Whoa! Y'all see that move? We've seen it before. What is that? Gotcha. Man, now that looks like an impulse. Like for some reason, he just wants to jump. Might as well jump, jump. So here we go. Let's see that again. Y'all ready for that? Look. What is this? What is that? What is that? Oh, there he goes. He done locked on. That radar kicked in. Wait a minute. I'm sensing a baby in this room. I smell infant with hair. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Come on, Creepy. So as Creepy's locked in on this baby, we all know the result of this. If nobody stops Creepy, he will go and possess that baby and sniff it, and the mother will have to wrestle him to get it out of his hands. So he's on the trail. He done did like a dog and a bloodhound. So once he catches that trail, that scent, it's on and popping, man. So you see him locked on? That man right near, you might as well have just straight blinders on him. He's like, oh yeah. So what do? They send out Todd. And I don't know if you ever seen Zoolander, but my boy Mugatu. Oh yeah, I love Mugatu. He's like, Derek, I want you to meet Katinga Inga Bagova Nanada. Well, Todd, who was his little servant, looks like he's now working for Joe Biden. Because every time Joe gets in trouble, this little black dude runs out and saves him, like Todd. My mistake, Jacobin. So here comes Todd. He's on his way. He's on his way. Protect that baby. Come on, Jacobin. Let's go. Where's he going? What? I didn't get a sniff in yet. Look at this pathetic man. Look at that. Jeez, oh man. I mean, and just think of all the stuff we've never seen. The footage they've never caught. That dude right there, man, is I don't see how they're gonna get him to the dang on primary. I mean, he's just horrible. I think they're gonna throw the towel in on him at any given second. Starting from that right there, that just looks. Where's Jill? Where's Jill? Come on, Mr. President, you can't sniff that baby. Come on, I said you can't sniff it. Let's go. Where are we going? Chocolate
Do you
chip.
think at least one time he'd get up and say, I'm running for president? Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? I want to get out. Oh, no, over there, over there.
Trump shouldn't be saying that about Creepy. He lying. He lying about Creepy, y'all. Creepy don't be acting like that most of the time. Okay, well, he acts like that. Well, actually, he acts like that most of the time, but sometimes he don't. No, all the time he does. All the time he does. Unless they got him all jacked up on Mountain Dew when he does a speech. But nonetheless, here's Trump. Right there to capitalize on it. And it's funny because it's true. So now, because Creepy is so creepy, and because it's so obvious that he's a puppet and his policies suck, and he's losing ground with his supporters, his base, which he really don't have a base. He just got a whole bunch of radical haters of Trump that they have brainwashed into supporting policies that goes directly against their own self-interest. That's all they have. I mean, when you look at the crazies on the internet, they never talk about how great Creepy is. They always talk about how horrible Trump is. That's it. Yeah. But now it's up to Creepy and the crew to convince all of those voters that's leaving him that Creepy's policies ain't funky. No, y'all just ain't seeing them right. And the only way you could convince people of that is gaslight, neon light, yeah, Democrat light. So now here they come, y'all, because according to them, Creepy's looking out for all of these Americans, and they just got to see the light that the economy is banging. So let's see. if we fall for
I believe the
gaslight.
job of the president is to fight for you, the American people, and that's what I'm doing.
And do you believe that? Just that clip alone looks so unsincere. I believe the laws of the American people, and that's what I'm doing. And then he sends out who? Petite Pete. Yeah, Pete Booty. So Pete Booty is going to go ahead and tell us that, yeah, hey, look, I get it. I get it. But I'm telling you, let's look at all the positive things that this Biden administration have done. Let's see if we can relate.
The American economy under his leadership have added so many jobs, including, importantly, in areas like manufacturing, construction. If you look at the latest above expectations job report, yet another hot jobs report last week, I think it's important to recognize where people are at, too. The country's been through a lot. Families have been through a lot. And just because a number of...
Why? Why has the country been through a lot? Why have families been through a lot? See, this is one thing they skip over and they gaslight people on. They will say the country's been through a lot, the family's been through a lot. And when it's convenient, they always revert back to COVID. I mean, you know, we're still feeling the effects of COVID. We went through a pandemic. I mean, come on. I mean, you know what? And I'm saying to myself, all of that could have been avoided. There are so many things that led to where we're at right now that could have been avoided. The war in Ukraine could have been avoided, and we wouldn't be sending billions of dollars over there. That could have been avoided. The botched exit from Afghanistan that led to 13 lives could have been avoided. That could have been avoided. The bad supply chain that was destroyed because of this dude that went ahead and screwed up the economy, jump-started it all. Yeah, that guy. Because they wanted to lock everybody down and force people to get shots. And folks wasn't having it. Yeah. Right now, we still are feeling things have never been the same since the darn pandemic. I'm talking just from a social viewpoint. I mean, things just feel different. You know, stores have not, so like Walmart, still 11 o'clock now, they close. I used to be the vampire walking around Walmart at like 3 in the morning because, you know, I got vampire hours. I'm up here all night working on stuff, editing, laughing, joking, watching stuff, reading. Next thing you know, I'm like, you know what? I want stupid stuff. You know what? I want a popsicle. All right, I'm going to Walmart. And it's been shut down. And they never open back up. The social life is different. Everything just seems weird now. It seems weird. All because of these folks. So all of this carnage is a result of Democrat corruption, Democrat rule, Democrat policies, their tyranny, all of that. We could have avoided everything, but they will sling it out there like it was all Trump.
On a page looks good doesn't mean people can feel it. Anybody who's been in a relationship knows that if somebody's not feeling great, the first thing you say to them is not, you should be feeling better than you are, right? Stop not feeling it. So,
well, y'all always do that. Yeah. So now they send out the smooth talker. And he's trying to go ahead and team up with Raggedy Patty to gaslight us all. Okay. And then trying to seem like he's empathetic too. I mean, look, we're not trying to tell you that, you know, you don't feel that. I mean, yeah, we understand. We recognize this. That's why he might as well be saying.
Look, we've been through a lot as a country. Having said that, we're also achieving a lot as a country. And while there is a very well-funded noise machine trying to poke holes in those achievements, trying to talk down the economy and all the things America has done.
Well, they ain't got to do that, booty. Yeah, a very well-oiled machine. And that, oh, yeah, they're always the victim of propaganda. The Democrats, the masters of propaganda, are saying they're the victims of propaganda. The masters of dis and misinformation are always the victims of dis and misinformation when they are exposed. Yeah, so what they do is project that mess on everybody else. Yeah, see, the only reason people don't see how wonderful we are and all the great things we did. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on first. Pete Booty. Yes. Who is this? East Palestine. Well, no, I'm not coming to Palestine. It's too far away. Oh, you mean the Palestine in Ohio? Oh, that one. Okay. So, no, I'm definitely not coming there. It's only white conservatives there. What do you mean the fish are dead? So? Yeah, we don't have to eat them. What? A train blew up. I know, because I blew it up. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Well, tell the people we'll be there around election time sometime. Okay. Yeah. Tell those white nationalists, yeah, hold on. We'll be there at some point. Now, I want to get back to the American people and how we really respect the American people. And you know what? We're working hard for them. You just got to see it. You just got to see it. Yeah, so here's Pete Booty.
I think it reflects well on the president that the American people under his leadership and the American economy under his leadership have added so many jobs, including, importantly, in areas like manufacturing.
March job.
Now, you know what this reminds me of? See, they're trying to gaslight us, trying to bluff us. So do we feel like that? I mean, it reminds me of Bane in the, Batman trilogy, was a guy like, "Hello, I'm in charge." And he just laid his hand on him and said, "Do you feel in charge?" Yeah. Do y'all feel better off? I mean, do you feel like things are going great? And the only reason we can't see it is because we're victims of mis and disinformation. And I guess the Republicans out there just spreading lies about what we see at the pump. They're spreading lies about it. Well, man, I went to the pump and at first I saw $2.19. But then I heard a Republican come on and say gas prices are high. And all of a sudden, right before my eyes, it went from $2 to like $6. I was like, well, I wasn't able to see that until I listened to these Republicans sit back and tell me that, no, people actually are seeing how bad things are and feeling it. While these people are coming out saying, don't believe your lying eyes. Believe our lying lips. That's what we want y'all to believe. And speaking of lying lips, they went and found Egghead. They went and found Bullet Head, the man who got that perfect bullet head. So there we go. He could have played on the cone heads without the actual prosthetics on top. Dan Aykroyd had nothing on this dude. So here he is, Conehead / Egghead, is out here trying to tell us jobs have been added. And look how great things are.
Jobs report brought more blockbuster news today for the U.S. economy and the president's economic policies. 303,000 net jobs were added to the economy, pushing unemployment down slightly to 3.8%.
Good Lord. This is an economy that you can't keep down.
I know that voice. That's the voice of Beaker. That's the voice of Beaker. Good Lord. Now, don't you think they should pull back a little? I mean, it is so obvious that that's their job, to come out here and prostitute themselves for the Democrats and lie and try to make it seem like, hey, don't throw Joe under the bus because you're broke, because you can't afford stuff, because your interest rates are high, because your car payments are high. And don't be throwing him under the bus, okay? Because look at this. Listen to the tone of my voice. Good Lord. You just can't keep this economy down. That didn't sound like I was acting, did it? It sounded pretty natural. Did that sound natural? Okay. All right, well, if it didn't, hold on. Let me try it again. Good Lord. You just can't keep this economy down. No, don't go up with it. Come, okay, wait, down. Okay, okay. More serious? Okay, there we go. Good Lord. You can't keep this economy down. Never mind. Just let's skip that part. So this guy comes out and he sells it too much. Good Lord.
Jobs were added to the economy, pushing unemployment down slightly to 3.8%.
Good Lord. This is an economy that you can't keep down.
Wow. So now, guys, if I'm suffering from TDS, this is a TDS test moment. TDS test moment. We all know that the news, the fake news, lies all the time. All the time. Every segment is designed to gaslight the people. It all serves the machine. Every segment. Even if it is the weather segment. Today in the weather, the climate change is still the hot topic and it's coming to kill everybody. So listen to the Democrats when they tell you you have to go out and buy battery cars right now. All right, back to you in the office. Yeah, so I don't believe nothing that comes out of their mouth. So when they come out pushing this crap, and I'm thinking, hey, a good economy would benefit the Democrats. And Joe's in an election year. So my gut tells me they're probably pushing this and twisting it or leaving something out so that they could make Joe and the Democrats look good. And my gut never lies.
Today, the president released a statement that read in part, 3 years ago, I inherited an economy on the brink. With today's report of 303,000 new jobs in March, we have passed the milestone of 15 million jobs created since I took office.
Look at that. Now, I bet you all the bubbleheads are rejoicing. I bet you all the TDS victims are out there. See, I told that they all been hating on Biden. But see, man, it's just like these folks. They always be lying and stuff. So now they're getting excited about this job report.
Unemployment has been under 4% for the longest stretch in more than 50 years. Wages are going up. Inflation has come down significantly.
Yeah.
We've come a long way, but I won't stop fighting for
Y'all hear Biden? Come a long way, but I won't stop fighting for myself and my 10% for the big guy and my crackhead son. So let's go ahead and see.
hardworking families.
Friday's jobs numbers could be revised down after that happened with 12 of the past 14 reports. On Friday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics did report 303,000 workers were hired last month.
But wait a minute, lady. We was getting excited and everything, so that's good, right? It's good that 300,000 was were hired to American, jobs. That's right. God bless America, the land of what?
But the job gains have largely gone to foreign-born workers, both legal and illegal immigrants. Excuse me?
Did they tell them that? Did they tell everybody who these jobs went to? Y'all hear this? Because I care about Americans, looking out for them. So all of these jobs that they just came out talking about the job report, you telling me most of those went to illegal immigrants and some legal ones? They're most likely are talking about people with visas, which is, that's cool. But man, I mean, why are you going to come out and brag about this? And the jobs really didn't go to Americans. So let's go ahead and see.
Job gains have largely gone to foreign-born workers, both legal and illegal immigrants.
The challenge that we have as an administration is we got to let people know who brung it to them.
Oh, we know. We know who brought it to them, Camelia. That's right. They are bringing it to all of these illegal immigrants that they done brought over here. So there you have it.
That's our challenge.
From February 2020 to this past March, the number of migrant workers grew to 3.4 million, while the number of U.S.-born workers declined by 78,000 over the same period.
Oh! Where's Egghead? Bring the guy with that perfectly round head back. Bring Beaker back talking about, good Lord. Well, you just can't seem to hold this economy down. I want to see Creepy Sleepy come out to the mic and justify why 78,000 Americans lost their jobs, but yet 303, how many? Let's see, I don't want to get the numbers wrong because somebody one day might fact check. 3.4 million jobs, okay.
By 78,000 over the...
So 3.4 million jobs went to illegals or other foreign-born people. That's interesting. What about us? That's all I'm saying. All I want to say is that Creepy don't care about us. Wow.
Same period.
This just in, inflation is headed in the wrong direction right now. The latest consumer price report just out shows prices up 3.5%. This over same time last year. CNN's Rahel Solomon just looking through it all, just running into the studio to help us.
We just heard Pete Booty. We just heard them talk about jobs. We heard Joe put out a little memo that he didn't write. And they was telling us, man, be quiet, relax. Don't believe all of these lies and this disinformation about the economy being bad. Yes, believe us.
Sal, what are you seeing in this?
Hey, Kate. So, yeah, you put it pretty well there that this is moving in the wrong direction. So, 3.5% on an annual basis. To put that in context, that is hotter than what we were expecting and certainly hotter than we saw the month prior. If you look at a CPI on a monthly basis, sort of a similar trend there, right? So, coming in at 0.4% on a monthly basis, that is also hotter than we were expecting, and it sort of matches what we saw the month prior.
I want to show two more. The undecided voters.
That's why they in trouble. Now they going to the streets. Them undecided voters is not falling for that gaslight. Neon light. So let's see what the undecided voters got to say. I'm sure they all saw Joe's message that he put out, telling them how to think and what to feel in spite of the reality. I'm sure they saw all of it. Let's see if it worked.
Also asked how they think President Biden is doing on the economy.
Hey,
Take a listen.
Hey, let's listen.
I think he's been absolutely disastrous for the economy.
Oh, so the first person comes out with a double axe handle to Biden's neck. Okay, cool. Biden's getting jumped by these undecided voters right here.
I agree.
Oh, and then she comes off with an elbow off the top rope. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Don't let up on creepy. Keep it going.
Raise your hand if you think President Trump's policies on the economy would be better for your family.
Oh, whoa. Now you see Biden's partner try to come in and help. He's like, come on, Biden, tag me in, baby. Tag me in. How about that, dude? Do you think that Trump's policies would be better than Biden's? Don't forget, he's a white nationalist, so don't look at the results of his policies and stuff like that. I just want you to keep in mind that he's a dictator and he's Hitler and stuff. So that should help. It's not helping. It's not okay. So you're more so looking at your pockets in reality instead of our lies about Trump being a white nationalist and all that stuff. So let's see. I'm sure just one or two hands went up.
Personally, raise your hand. All right. So that is everybody.
Oh, so they all jumping creepy. Get him off me. So they all jumping creepy. Wow. Man, they didn't look into the gaslight. You telling me don't look at that gaslight? So let's see.
President Biden argues that his economic record has been very good.
He's lying
Says
about
President
it.
Trump's was not as good.
No, he's not arguing that. He's lying about it. Just keep it real. He's lying about it.
What are you keying off of, Sean, since you had the best smile and Virginia the second best smile? What are you keying off of to say President Trump's economic policies would be better for you?
My past performance of my 401k. I know it was post 2020 and everything kind of flipped around, but you can't blame everything on 2020 for forever.
No, and they will. You know, the Democrats, if they're still blaming things on slavery, surely they would blame things on 2020. That's just like right around the corner in their head. I mean, these folks are blaming things on Jim Crow, all of that stuff. Yeah. And yet, here they are on J6 and all that stuff. So now, it's hard for MSNBC to process this because, see, they're not, interviewing white supremacists. They're not interviewing Trump supporters. These are just independents, undecided folks. This ain't good. I mean, does Creepy know this? No, he don't know it. He don't know nothing. What? I'm losing? My mind? Oh, okay.
You have areas here in Pennsylvania where it's just at a standstill right now. Like things are supposed to be being built and the interest rates are just way too high for people to invest and start moving around.
And Virginia, just staying with you because Pennsylvania is near and dear to Joe Biden's heart. Are there Biden policies that you would blame for the problem? And if so, what are they?
Every one of them. That would be my answer. Are there Biden policies that you would blame for this, or that is there one particular? Nope, all of them. Every single one of them. Not to mention, I get mad every time I see him walk out on a stage or open his mouth. That's right. I think that contributes to the negative economy too. And the fact that he looks like a wounded animal every time he comes out. So I'm pretty sure other nations want to just attack him and eat him alive. Yeah, so I'm embarrassed. Money ain't the same. Our social life ain't the same. Nothing. That dude is a walking catastrophe. So let's see what the people say, though.
The interest rate is so high right now, and I know they're trying to cut the inflation down, but like if nobody is building, no businesses are really coming to Pennsylvania right now.
But wait, didn't he say that we done added 7 gazillion trillion jobs, brought back every single job that ever left the country since the country was founded? All of that stuff. I thought they were all coming back.
To keep us moving forward.
If you're trying to buy a house, because I'm trying to become a first-time.
Oh, we got a Muslim from Michigan, a Michigan Muslim. Wow, and she is not supporting Biden. These are not the voters that they want to be hearing this from.
Home buyer, the prices are so high right now. It's just hard.
Is there anything Joe Biden could do or say between now and the time you vote that would make you feel differently about feeling that his policies would not be as good for your family?
Step down, resign, get impeached, turn it over to Trump perhaps. Not even going to go ahead and challenge you, Trump. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. He won. So let's continue though.
On the economy? Or have you pretty much decided that Trump's policies would be better for the economy?
I mean, I feel like he doesn't even take accountability for what's going on.
Now listen to what she's saying before this next clip. She said that the Biden administration and Biden don't even take accountability for what's going on. Trump, the Trump and his ultra MAGA folks, stuff like that. They're the reason for the open border. They're the reason for inflation, the economy. I inherited this, all of that. And when they think they're making progress, and they take credit for it, but when they're in the tank, it goes back to the last administration. So no credit. Yeah, just like he didn't take no credit for Afghanistan, the man takes no responsibility for anything. But they're not listening to the voters. And that is why they're about to get stomped if they don't cheat.
Not even accountability. Like, he's in denial that it's happening.
Well, he's not in denial. He he might be completely ignorant to what? The economy's horrible. What's that? But when he does come to his senses, he knows to lie about that. He knows it's not a good thing. I'm not going to come out and say, yeah, I flubbed that all up. And, he's going to come out and straight up lie. So let's see how the rest of them feel, though.
Biden needs to hear the people, because when he's talking about the economy doing stellar, he's talking about the stock market. He's not looking at homelessness or joblessness. He's not, at Hagee's point, and thinking about how much it costs to go to the grocery store. And he's gaslighting.
Keyword, he's gaslighting. So let me come out, talk about the stock prices, talk about all this stuff I did and all this stuff. First of all, these jobs I talked about that I added were jobs that we destroyed with lockdowns. And now these other ones are jobs for our new citizens, our new undocumented Americans and stuff. That's what that is. And I'm going to come out every day and have my staff and the fake news come out and lie straight to y'all face and tell y'all, nope, what you're feeling and experiencing is not real. Straight up gaslighting. They don't even have a strategy to break this down to where it even makes sense. They're just going, man, we're just going to hope that people believe it. Even though they'll go to the pump and complain, or just go still vote for us just because they're suffering from TDS. Override the pain because the TDS is insane. The TDS is going, dude, I know we can't afford nothing. But man, Trump's a racist. You gonna vote for that dude? I mean, I know you're gonna have to wait at least another 8 or 9 years before you get a new car. Them interest rates digging into you right about now. But listen, man, you willing to vote for Hitler? I wouldn't. That TDS is all over a lot of people because that's the only reason that anybody wouldn't be able to see how horrible things are right now and would still go out and vote for some more horribleness.
Literally everyone in the process.
And Omar, you voted for Joe Biden last time, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Some really important and hard insights for the Biden campaign to hear there, and hearing all that.
So let's see how they receive it. They're going to bring out another bootleg Democrat to defend this. Y'all ready for this? Somebody said we got a troll? Okay. All right. So let's see how one of the Democrat low IQ congressmen tried to address this.
You might think things are pretty bad for President Biden. That was not good. Let's talk about some of the real warning signs that I heard for the Biden campaign, Congressman. And that was that these undecided voters polled, and then in this focus group, showing that they are really suffering when it comes to interest rates, trying to buy a home, looking at their own personal economies, and they're feeling like they're being gaslit.
Gaslit? Democrats? Gaslighting? No way. And honestly, I'm surprised Mika got the nerve to even bring that up because she's the queen of gaslighting too, her whole network. But nonetheless, here comes Clyburn. Yeah, man. Now watch how he cures the folks that feel like they've been gaslit. And the cure to those who think they've been gaslit is to gaslight them.
They're feeling Joe Biden isn't accountable. What's your response to that? And how can the campaign address these feelings?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me. I think that we have to focus on people's everyday lives.
Everyday lives.
And 401ks are not about people's everyday lives.
Did you? Oh, I forgot. We're talking about low IQ Democrats who don't even put an effort into their lives and work. I mean, they're horrible. They present the worst arguments, presentation. They give people slop. They feed their voters 100% slop. No steak, no nothing. I just give them a whole bunch of slop, stuff we didn't eat. They don't even prepare a presentation, nothing. the 401k is not a part of everybody's lives, except the people who's living off of them, except the people who relying on them as they are close to retirement. And they're going, boy, I tell you, if I would have retired under Trump, I'd have been doing great right about now. But I got to continue working at Walmart at 72 right now because I don't know. So this guy just straight came over now. She just played the clip of the one guy talking about my 401k was doing great under Trump and now it's down. But his response is, man, shut your mouth. That mess ain't got nothing to do with your everyday life. Now, most people who are physically responsible are trying to save so they don't have to be working at Walmart at like 70 something years old. McDonald's, don't know how to work. I felt so bad about 3 weeks ago. I was out on a truck, the man truck, and with that stinking drywall, I'd be dragging all over the place, and pulled into a McDonald's, and they had a dude in there. And I know it's one of them probably programs where they're just like, look, man, we just gonna pay this guy to stand in McDonald's so we can say, look at us, we support the elderly. Because this old dude didn't know how to do nothing. I walked in there, he was standing there looking at me like, I don't know what you're looking at. I mean, I know I got the uni on and all, but I don't know how to do this stuff. You know, I'm sitting there looking at me. Finally, somebody else came over. I thought, yeah, can I take your order? I was like, what's wrong with this guy? He's standing right there. He did make a quick effort to look at the buttons. That's what he was like, wow, these shoes. I didn't know these buttons were here. This is great. Anyway, somebody will be here to take your order. I feel bad for the guy. I'm going, this man shouldn't be here. They know that he can't do nothing in there. So I don't want to be that dude. If y'all see Kev at 70-something years standing in McDonald's looking at the buttons, come get me. Yeah. So here's this guy, because he's probably wealthy for being a corrupt and evil politician all his life, but he just completely downplays 401ks.
And I do believe, just from my own observations, from the conversations I've had with people, there are concerned about things like inflation. But what we've got to get them to see
is our lies. See, that's the problem. Their concern is not our concern. Our concern is getting them to see our lies. That's what our concern is. So now watch him go straight out there and do what those people just complained that the Democrats are doing.
Is that inflation today is about 40% of what it was when Joe Biden took office. And so the inflation rates are down and people's incomes are up. Unemployment is on the decrease. And although we see the prices at the stores costing more money, people are in fact earning greater incomes. So what we've got to do is make sure that people see
our lies. That's what we got to do. And the border is closed. And we are not under an invasion. And Trump is responsible for that open border. That's right. See, all of the stuff we're able to look at and go, you know, I'm looking at that right there. You still gonna get? You thinking, oh, okay, give it a shot. I'm willing to listen. This is ridiculous. So believe our lies. I'm going to solve these people's issue with feeling like the Biden administration is gaslighting them by doing exactly that. They are stuck on gaslight. They don't even know how to do anything else but gaslight, which is basically deceiving folks and lying. So he comes straight out like, I don't know that real answer. I mean, I got to read the one that they told me to say. I mean, that's the whole strategy. We don't come up with the real solution. We don't even know what the real solutions are. So I'm just going to say things are like this, and hopefully they'll believe it. Unreal.
Policies of the Biden administration, how they affect their everyday lives, and get them to see in his policies that which is real.
Do you see the quality of politicians that they are slinging out? The Biden administration and all the things that affected their life. Now, that's what these same people were complaining about. They all were in those little Brady boxes, like the Brady Bunch, up there saying our lives have been impacted. We see the results of the Biden administration. And he said, we got to show them how the Biden administration's policies have impacted their lives, and they need to see what we want them to see. not what they really see. That's what we trying to do. So what does he do? Gaslight some more, throw some more gas on the fire. He didn't come to put it out. That's his solution. I'm coming with more gasoline. I'll be there in a second.
Not what they may hear on social media.
Oh, man. So now all of a sudden they're going back to the social media is impacting them. People are deceiving these people. They're too dumb. They're too dumb to recognize when they see high gas prices that it's really they're victims of social media and dis and misinformation. They're too dumb to know that when they look at buying eggs, and eggs are, like double what they used to cost, that's because they've been on social media getting dis and misinformation, yo. They're too stupid to realize, man, I would like to buy this house, but how much are the interest rates right now? How much are? They're too stupid to realize that is all social media dis and misinformation. Yeah, what do you mean you opened up the check on your 401k and it's down by 20 or 30 grand? How about that right there? So you're telling me it's not? I was on Twitter and social media was lying to me and told me that, okay. So wait, let's listen to James Clyburn. So everything's okay, right, James? Absolutely. Yes. See, we're trying to get you to see what you don't see. Okay. So that's what's going on with these Democrats.
One of the focus group people talked about social media and the misrepresentation.
Misplace, blame, pivot, divert, project. Just like those people were saying, they don't take responsibility.
Disinformation, all of those things are
the man slinging out disinformation right now.
Out there, and that's the battle that we have to fight, and we've got to do a better job of fighting it more effectively.
That's right. So we got to do a better job at censorship. Elon Musk messed us all up when he bought Twitter. And we got to do a better job in lying. For some reason, our lies ain't penetrating their minds as much as they used to. And we got to do a better job at calling everybody that don't support us white nationalists and xenophobes and homophobes and focusing on how evil Trump is versus how our party is supposed to help anybody, because we don't. We don't help nobody except ourselves. That's what it comes down to. So guys, Trump, being the tacticianist that he is, adds fuel to the fire so that we can run a kick game on the Biden administration. So those people in the Brady boxes, they started off with the jump. They're swinging on him. Stop it, I can't do anything. I'm old and I'm crusty. Yeah. But now Trump says, okay, hold on, stop. Let him up. I'm about to run the kick game on him when I drop these two ads out. So Trump goes and takes advantage of them trying to say that he was inspiring a bloodbath, y'all. And in Trump fashion, what does he do? He embraced that, flipped it, and now we get to run a kick game on the Biden administration when it comes down to this right here. Let me get my boots. I'm ready.
We've got another tragic story connected to the border crisis. Travis Wolf was just one day away from celebrating his 12th birthday when a woman who was in the United States illegally from Venezuela crashed head-on into his family's Jeep.
Church teacher accused of abusing several children in Montgomery County, Maryland. Tonight, immigration officials tell us he was never supposed to be in the United States in the first place.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Because I just saw a fake newsman the other day with a nasty, condescending smirk. The Democrats. They're out here saying that there's a new immigration crime thing that Donald Trump's talking about. There's no immigration crime problem. That's what I heard one of the operatives that are used by the Democrats come out, and they're trying to make us think that there's no crime. First of all, crime itself is down. We all know where the majority of crime is compacted into, which is S-hole ran Democrat cities and states. But on top of that, you got immigration crime, illegal immigrant crime. And so they came out trying to tell us that that's not a thing. Just like at first they told us, though, it wasn't an invasion. They told us the border was closed. All of these things. Now, they told us it was, the Abbott sending all of these folks. And now we find out they were flying them in the middle of the night into Florida and all over the place, flying them, and flying some of them right into New York. All these things they've been telling us. So Trump decided, instead of just saying it so that they can come out and say, Trump's lying again. He's making things up. He's always doing that. There's no evidence. What do they do? They put together a nice little montage in an ad form.
And he had already been deported twice.
Palm Beach County deputies arrested 3 undocumented immigrants in Lake Worth Beach on sexual battery charges, according to the arrest.
Now look at those undocumented immigrants. They're not illegal. That's a very, very common practice when you want to come into a country, to hold hands and walk through the river to come in. There's a ceremonial walk, just to show that you're willing to go through tough trials to get into our country. It's just really, you're proving that. Obviously, you can't look at that behavior and say, now that looks illegal. I mean, why would you want to go through that little water right there like that? You can't just come up and knock on that door. If I catch you opening up my back window, sneaking in, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Huh? I was just about to come in and ask you for some eggs. Well, why don't you ring the doorbell? Oh, you think that would be a better way to do it? Well, yeah, it wouldn't make me think you're trying to sneak into my house. That would be the proper way to come, right? Oh, okay, my fault. Let me your fault indeed. Indeed. But here they are telling us, no, they're just undocumented citizens.
Affidavit, the 3 suspects, all from Guatemala, abducted a local woman along the street and threw her inside a truck. Authorities say the men drove off and stopped at a nearby intersection where they sexually assaulted her and filmed it.
Wow. The leader of a Colombian street gang, Los Antanas, has been arrested in Texas where he was seeking asylum.
Why not in Colombia? How did that Colombian leader of a gang end up in Texas? Shouldn't he be doing his gang banging down in Colombia still? He decided what, to bring his gang banging to the U.S. since we got an open border? Why not?
Colombian authorities confirmed that he was one of the 7 most wanted murderers in Colombia's capital.
A woman accused in Mexico of several murders and body dismemberments, even removing victims' hearts, is arrested in El Paso. The FBI says Pineda was known for extreme brutality, dismembering bodies, removing hearts, and placing the hearts in front of Santa Muerte statues.
Welcome to America. And what is this? Biden's border bloodbath. Oh, I'm ready for the kick game on him. Let that run all over the news. Let that run. Yeah, I want to see them get out there and justify that. There's no crime. These people are gentle, willing creatures coming for a better life. That's all. But wait, you think Trump stopped there? Because he's a real G. He said, man, you know what? I ain't cracked all of his ribs with that last ad. I just cracked on one side. And they roll him over. Roll him over and give him some more.
On Grand Rapids southwest side yesterday.
Armed and dangerous. This is the parking lot where police responded yesterday to gunfire reports, and it is where they found 22-year-old Leah Gomez, who was pronounced dead right here at the scene. A mom to a nearly 2-year-old daughter with special needs.
Sledgehammer smashing through the jewelry cases.
It should be surprising, but it's not.
Great Lakes Crossing and Oakland Mall in Troy were hit by this crew, linked back to his cell from Chile in South America.
The Chilean gangs have been hitting us very hard. We have 100+ teams in operation right now in America.
Police say Brandon Ortiz Vite used a handgun he bought illegally to shoot Ruby Garcia multiple times on Friday.
Does Mayorkas know all of these people are in our country doing this? I hope during his impeachment trial, if they don't just abandon it for some reason, I hope they show these ads. Yeah. And excuse me, Mucus. Now, do you think all of these people in this ad are considered to be undocumented citizens? Just simply, more American than most Americans. Yeah, that's right. Do you consider? Well, thank you for asking that question. I think I will not say anything about these fine criminals and murderers. They deserve respect too. Yeah, you would hear something stupid like that come out of a Democrat's mouth.
For leaving her body on the freeway and driving off in her car. Just an awful story. And he confessed that he committed the crime.
Who? Stop Biden's what? Border bloodbath. That's where the real bloodbath is taking place. So they want to play around with words. They want to accuse Trump of, calling for a bloodbath when they are already knee deep in it. Yeah, these folks are responsible for all that carnage in those ads. And guess who recognizes it, y'all? What, white nationalists, perhaps? MAGA folks, ultra MAGA folks.
All right, so I noticed your hat, Chicago for Trump. What is the story? Who are you, and what's the story?
What? This sister right there up in Chicago. Shouldn't she be 100% liberal?
Behind that hat.
Well, first of all, my name is Kata Truss, and I am a Chicagoan, and I was a lifelong Democrat until I really started paying attention to the Democratic policies and how they were hurting the city of Chicago. And I had decided that I had just had enough, and the migrant crisis is what
the migrant crisis.
The migrant crisis took me over the edge.
What? Wait, the one that ain't real? You mean that one? The one that ain't real? The one that just simply gentle woodland creatures come for a better life? That one? The one that's not an invasion? See, sometimes it takes them sending all of these people into urban areas who for many years couldn't see past the raggedy behind Democrats, gaslighting, propaganda, and lies about the other party being white nationalists and racist. Yeah, and they done turned it up to like a gazillion when Trump came in, So now she done finally seen the light because she's seen a lot of illegals that helped her see the light. See, the illegals will help you see the light. So here we go.
What is that looking like in your city right now, the migrant crisis?
It's looking like a mess. It is a mess.
It's not a utopian society because remember, migrants add to us. They benefit us. And you know what? They built America. You mean tell me that's not what's happening? You mean tell me as they told us they don't take away from our economy, but they add to our economy? You mean tell me that Chicago is a mess? Where's Mayor Conehead? Is he up there doing anything? Is he up there doing anything besides blaming racism?
That's exactly what it is. But I started paying attention to not just the migrant crisis, but the Democratic policies and how those policies.
I love it. See, this is what I've been trying to tell everybody. Don't focus on just the symptom. You got to look at the source. All of these people in these SO-ran cities that are mad about this, if they get caught looking at the symptoms and don't trace it back to the source, they will repeat it. They got to find out, wait, what led to these policies right here? Just these people just didn't show up. There's a big machine that set back, coordinated, and put this together, organized it, and prepared for this by saying, you know what? We don't care if these people get mad, furious. They're too dumb to realize the source of the problem. They will still come out and vote for us. Yeah, let them whine a little bit. Let them complain. Long as they don't start looking back up at the light, like my dog Shakespeare, who chased that little beam. Whereas the other dogs looked at that beam and looked up like, that's where it's coming from. Kevin's playing us. That's what she did. She started going, wait a minute, now right now I'm focused on these illegal immigrants, but how'd they get here? What party supports this? What policies are, you know what? The Democrats are responsible for this. Thank you. See?
These have really hurt, not helped us. And I just decided I have to get off this ride and go for a winner. I want to support someone who cares about America, who cares about the people of America, who cares about the American dream, who cares about whether or not people in America succeed. And so therefore, I am now a Trump supporter.
Well, that is they're all great reasons for Donald Trump. He is exactly that man.
Man, maybe you got me all misty-eyed when I see stuff like this. Now, I'm sure she's the only black person that felt this way and was awakened by the Democrats and all their shenanigans and how they don't really love black people. And stuff.
Not only am I a Trump supporter, but I am working hard to turn out the vote to make sure that we turn Chicago red.
And for the illegals, it's proper challenge to go through.
Whoa, wait a minute. No, wait, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But now, this is a brother. Look at this, y'all. Now, I'm sure somebody go get me a rag so I can wipe all of that black face off of him, okay? See, he got black face on because it surely ain't a black man. That ain't a black man, so I need to start the scrubbing. He sounds like a white nationalist.
It's like every other ethnicity. There you go. It's proper challenge to go through.
Whoa. I can't believe my eyes. Because see, when I turn on TV, Trump is inspiring hate against these immigrants, these migrants, these undocumented citizens. He's calling for a bloodbath on them and all of this stuff. Why is this black dude right here up here saying exactly what all of us white nationalist Trump supporters be saying too.
You shouldn't be able to come across the border illegally and receive help.
So now common sense is kicking in because these folks are being kicked in the butt by the Democrats. Sometimes you got to get kicked in the butt for common sense to kick in.
Back door, you're going to get shot.
Legally. Plain and simple.
You're illegally coming into my country.
That's right. So I understand where everyone is coming from with the illegals. There's proper ways to go.
Now you got it. Thank you. There you go. Sometimes you got to give them what they want. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it, baby, if you give it to me. That's what they wanted. We want Biden. We want Biden. Oh, shoot. Biden done kicked us in the butt, and all of a sudden, our common sense have kicked in. And now we sound like all these ultra MAGA folks.
Through these channels to come into America and officially become an American.
Who do you think is better for the country, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
They don't want to see. I wonder why they ain't showing all these clips on MSNBC and CNN. I wonder why Joy Reid ain't celebrating all these black people waking up. Because she's a prostitute. That's why. So, you see that lady? She almost was offended by the question. I love her expression. This is where everybody needs to get to. It should be offensive when somebody asks you a stupid question like that.
These channels to come into America and officially become an American.
Who do you think is better for the country, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
I love it. Man, I'm going to have to go ahead and slice that one up and use Trump. Like, ooh, like he nasty, like Biden is nasty. Ooh, Biden, no. Trump, like, fool, can't even believe you would ask me something stupid like that.
Trump. I say Trump. Why do you say that?
He's a businessman. He's going to think business. And Biden is a racist.
Oh, they running the kick game. We having a kick game party on the Biden administration tonight, y'all. Everybody's in on it. So now this brother is out on the streets asking brothers and sisters. He didn't go up to Bear Lair. He's not asking Carlton Banks and Hillary Banks about this. No, he's in the grind. He's down there like, yo, what you feel about this? And the brothers are like, man. And then this brother slid in a low blow too. He jumped in like he's a racist. Thank you. Glad somebody recognized it.
No wars, great policies, best years in the stock market. What do you think has done more for the black community, Trump or Biden?
I didn't even see Biden yet. I know Trump was out.
Biden.
I ain't even seen Biden yet. That's right, because I was in the basement and all that stuff, and then I don't come visit you peasants unless it's time for me to get reelected, and I come and eat chicken with you and tell you about I was in the civil rights movement. I went to the black church, and I'll see you in 4 years if I'm still here. Unbelievable.
That's everything.
Biden ain't doing we gonna get rid of his sleep.
I love her. Biden ain't doing nothing. We're going to get rid of his sleepy what? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, y'all. So Trump done went down to Chick Fil-A in Georgia. One of our deep South. Yes, man. It's me, Bob. The stereotypical white nationalist, man. About time Trump went down looking. He telling the black folks, put them in their place. He like, look, y'all shouldn't even be working in here. Can't believe you guys got a job. Point that finger at Trump. Tell them, y'all blacks done came over here and messed up the chicken. Chicken used to be nothing but white chicken. Now you got brown chicken. You got all kinds of chicken. What's this?
Other, right? I think that's very nice.
What the heck are you doing, Trump?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So we'll order 30 milkshakes. We'll give them out to the people.
Trump, you can't buy these folks milkshakes, man. They might put some block in that.
Hello. This is a great American franchise.
Trump, why you talking to black folks?
Great franchise. The owner is a great man who is a member of one of my clubs, and he's fantastic.
Unbelievable, man. Trump, what you doing, man? What you doing? Up there talking to the blacks and stuff. Want to talk about something? I'm going to buy you a milkshake. Is that a white milkshake? It better be white. No, and if it's a black person, they won't be no white milkshakes. What you doing? Trump? We didn't send you down to Florida to go ahead and mingle amongst the blacks.
Yeah, they do very well. They're closed on Sunday. The Lord's chicken. That's the Lord's chicken. You're right. It's good chicken.
I can't believe my eyes, man. We're going to have to rethink us. go on ahead and vote for this white national. No white nationalist I know. He ain't got no mullet. He ain't got no mullet, and he got too many teeth. See, real nice national like this, we gotta have mullet. And look at him talking to the black. They smiling at you, Trump. They should be scared, man. Bring your whip. Bring your whip. Bring your horse. Where's your sheet at, man? I can't understand what I'm seeing here, man. I thought he was going down there to lay down the law of whiteness. That's what I thought. Maybe he gonna get better. Show these blacks who's in charge. Dang on it. We didn't go and vote you in for this mess, Trump. Let's see here. Ooh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Get ready for a milkshake. You got plenty of.
Now, Trump, what you doing talking about some hello, everybody? You supposed to start off with yeehaw. I'm down here to do some whipping. Spread some white nationalism, some racism. Go and get all that brown chicken and throw it out and go with the white meat. Okay, we go with the white meat. Everything we eat is white meat. You understand that? You don't want to get the black meat or the brown meat all up in your teeth and stuff. Go ahead, Trump. Tell them how you feel. What's this, man?
This is an original from 2016.
Oh, I love this guy.
Don't touch him.
I like that guy.
Trump, don't touch him, man. Don't get the black on you. Don't get the black on you.
That is the original, huh?
2016, Cleveland.
Now sign on that thing there.
You've been there from the beginning.
Black folk
You knew what was
need to go back to Africa. You ain't welcome in here. I'm sure that's what Trump right. He touched the man. That's it. Somebody go down there and revoke Trump's white national card, okay? Wait a minute, y'all. Can y'all believe this? What is Trump doing down there? Do you understand how many black folks is in Atlanta? This is unbelievable. That man went up in the lion's den, y'all. In the lion's den. He went straight into the heart of it. Full-blown Atlanta at a Chick Fil-A filled with black folks. I think every single employee that was standing in front of him were black. They weren't throwing things at him. They weren't saying, man, F you, Trump. You a white man, we ain't serving you. They were all smiling. But I'm sure because they're in the heart of Atlanta and we're supposed to believe that every single black person hates Trump. I'm sure we're going to get what we've been watching the Biden administration get in Democrats. We're going to get somebody yelling out. Somebody up here talking about some free Palestine. We're going to get one of the crazies, I'm pretty sure. Because you can't tell me Trump went up there and all of that blackness, unabated. Unabated. So wait. Here it comes, y'all. Listen.
He understood long before the rest, right?
Shelley Winter.
Hi, Shelley. Oh, good. You are fantastic. Thank you, brother.
You know
Shelley?
Yes.
A great host.
Where's Joey
Friends or something? No,
just via Sunday.
Well, that's nice because he's been there a long time too. I think right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning.
We did a radio interview with Shelley yesterday, and I appreciate it.
Now, how are you squaring this if you're a liberal? Or the fake news? How are you? That's why they don't show this stuff. This right here directly bumps up against your TDS. If you have one brain cell left, everything in you, if you're watching this, should go, wait a minute. They've been telling me this guy is pushing hate. He's using nothing but racism and anger and division and all of that. This dude should be kicked out of there. All those black people should be spitting on him. They should be going, I can't believe you come down here in this black area like this. They should be doing all of that. And if we show them loving on Trump and excited about it, what does that do? It blows the mind of those suffering from TDS. They would be watching that like, let's see what happened to the white nationalists that went down there. What? They're getting out of, that's messing with my TDS. It's messing, yeah, like they got Agent Orange. It's messing with my Agent Orange. So let's see, because I'm waiting for somebody to yell out, we don't want your kind here, Trump. Yeah, man, you white national.
I appreciate you very much. I hung up. I said, what a nice guy that is.
They're all laughing.
You let me know. I'm telling you. You let me know. Thank you. Watch his show. His show is great.
What? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this. Did you hear them yelling out, we love Trump? Unbelievable.
Listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
He got it. Yep. You two guys got it.
And all these kids do too.
I think so.
And they're young? No, I gotta go. I got to go. I can't believe, this blowing my mind. This blowing my mind. Why haven't any of the people on the fake news seen this? They ain't seen, oh, they did see it. Like always, they suppress this stuff. Now, I learned this early in the game when I went to the White House and it was all black folks there. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, this is going to look good on CNN tonight or MSNBC. Surely they're going to show this because I've been hearing Trump hates all black people. That's what I've been hearing. And what did I see when I turned on CNN that night? Well, the president is a white nationalist. He's a racist. And I'm going,
Everybody, thank you. So you're getting lots of milkshakes. Look at that head. I wish I had like that right here.
no radical screaming, no radical people screaming, none of that. Where are the radicals?
Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. How you doing, Trump? I'm doing good.
Look at that. How you doing, Trump? They're polite. They ain't mad at him.
Everybody having a good time?
Everybody having a good time. Whoa, look at all those black and brown faces in that crowd at that Chick Fil-A. Now, you notice when Biden goes places, nobody's surrounding him like that. Nobody's excited to see him. Nobody's asking for his autograph. Nobody wants to take pictures with him. Yeah, that man can't even talk to those people. But Trump's right in there blending in, having a good time. A good time.
Oh, yeah.
Buying them milkshakes and everything. Doom. Trump's milkshake brings all the blacks in the yard. His like, it's better than yours. And they're like, Trump's milkshakes brings all the blacks in the yard.
Give you one. Make them have the great. You have one? Y'all got one? 2024. Come on, man.
Trump 2024.
Have it, I'll sign it. I don't got one. I need one.
He said, I need one.
See if you can find one.
I don't got one. I need one. Yeah, these are the brothers. These are the brothers. Ain't scripted. These aren't actors. These aren't paid TikTokers. Yeah, I can tell right there. That brother. Hey, man, let me get an autograph, man. You got an ink pen? No, I ain't got one, but I need one.
I love Trump.
I love Trump. Georgia accents. Love Trump.
Grab one of these.
Hand him a milkshake. What, wait a minute, Trump. Don't hand that black person that milkshake. Giving them milkshakes.
That's great. The family's good, right?
Family's good.
Brian Jack. Does anybody know Brian Jack? Brian Jack is running District 3. We got to vote for him. He's running for Congress.
I do. I put canvassers together. So all these HBCU students that you see here, I'm here to meet you, Mr.
Trump, wait a minute, man. Trump, first of all, you don't let no black person interrupt you when you talking, man. You turn around and tell that little black woman, you shut up. You shut your mouth. You don't interrupt a white person when they're talking, man. Okay, now what you got to say, girl? Okay, all right. So let's see what Trump does. I'm sure he's going to put her in her place, which is right back to Africa. That's where a real place should be. Handing them milkshakes and stuff. Yeah, I bet you those milkshakes is laced with something to put them to sleep. So when they wake up, they're on the train going back to Africa. That's right. Let's continue.
Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we've also knocked doors for you in the past for your past re-election bid and when you ran the first time.
Bob's upset.
I was interning for the GAGOP at that time as well. Yeah. Doing a lot for your tax credit.
Doing a lot for
and everything.
Listen to
Take
her.
care of those colleges.
Sure did. Much better than Biden did. So I was.
Oh! Send this to Joy Reid. I want Joy Reid to see this black lady right here. So, show did. Mm-hmm. See? They didn't want nobody to know about him paying for all of the black colleges and all that stuff. This woman's educated. She's educated. She knows exactly what Trump did for the black community and said, unlike who? Creepy.
This is Crockett Randall, this is Spelman, this is Morehouse, this is
Morehouse Black College.
So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you.
I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you. Man, you know what? This is an emotional moment. Forget what Bob got to say. I know it's busting Bob up on the inside because he thought Trump was going to go down there. Because see, all the media, that's what they say. Trump's a white nationalist. Surely he wouldn't be going down there to buy these black folks milkshakes and hang out with them.
Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
No, Trump, don't do it, man. That black one get on you. Trump, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, man, look at it. Acting all black and stuff. Oh, man, Trump, you done it now. Can't touch you. Can't touch you, man. You done got the black on you. You got the black on him, y'all. He's no good, man. Throw him back. Listen to something. Trump, you go around and you hug them black folk. Next thing you know, you're out there break dancing. You're frying all your food. listening to all of that, things like that, using that bionics when you speak. You can't do that, Trump, man. It'll rub off on you. Unbelievable. Look at that. Hugging, shaking hands. Wow. This is fascinating. Now, I wonder what kind of narrative the fake news will come up with if they did have to make an excuse for this. Donald Trump went down there to pander. I'm sure all these black people are the paid actors, and Donald Trump was simply there to. They would have to come up with something, because this destroys the narrative that, one, Trump is hated by everybody. Two, that black folks are scared of him and they're worried about him sending them back to Africa or something. You know, all the stuff they say about him. But then when he shows up, the opposite happens. Huh.
They was 37 years.
Look at that. Fascinating.
But that's still more than what some people make. Okay.
What's this? What's this?
I gotta go this way.
Taking photos with him? This is.
I want one with you. Come on.
I want one with you. She's black.
He's personally requested
Come on,
me.
let's go.
What is this?
Yeah, can my friend Dom get one too?
Somebody said AI video. Wait a minute, Trump. Now y'all up in the pictures with the blacks. Next thing you know, man, we be looking at you, Trump. Yeah, your skin start looking all ashy because the black done got you. Dang on it, man. That hair you got start to kink up. Next thing you know, look like you got a Jerry curl or a box or something on top of your head, man. You gonna lose your mullet, Trump. Yeah, start growing all your teeth black. Maybe put a gold tooth in there.
She's fundraising.
Unbelievable, Trump.
Come on. Yes,
look at that. Bye, Biden.
The worst president in the history of the United States, and he's horrible to the black community, whether you like it or not.
In that way, he's a
black
senator.
Community band, and check out his record in the 1990s. Check out his record in the 1990s.
You're economically looked for us. Yes.
Well, opportunities.
Opportunities.
Best job numbers ever.
Best job numbers.
The First Step Act. Let's talk about
First Step Act.
The colleges and universities.
Colleges and universities. See how blessed it is to be an informed, first of all, citizen, but as a black person who constantly has to fight against the narrative that you a sellout Uncle Tom and all of this, and Trump's a racist. How do you, square supporting a racist white nationalist? You got to overcome all the lies and then try to let them know the benefits that Trump had for the whole nation and black folks. And oftentimes after you drop all of that, a lot of them are infested with Trump derangement syndrome, and they'll still walk away trying to find an excuse to still hang on to their TDS. Whereas these folks down there are so informed. That's why they can't argue with a very informed black conservative. We are so dangerous to these narratives. They don't bring them on MSNBC and CNN. You don't want the brothers on there dropping knowledge like this, when right afterwards you're going to be like, the president is spreading white supremacy. He's focusing on his white base. He's focusing on, does it look like he's focusing on his white base down there? See? So that's why they don't bring us on here. And then when you run across folks in the street as a black person that's informed and frustrate them, after a while you might get called a black white nationalist.
Whole thing down.
Look at that. Look at that. They still pay for pictures.
Pay reparations to the.
And we gonna end with this. This brother about to go ahead and drop a black eye on the Biden administration on the way out, and the whole Democrat Party. So now the narrative that, number one, Trump's unpopular, blacks hate him, he hates blacks, he's a racist, he's a white supremacist. He wants to kill all legal immigrants. He wants to kill all black. All the stuff we hear. Last night we heard he was Jesus. He was Jim Jones. What else? He's Hitler. To anybody out there come up with the Beelzebub. He's the Beelzebub. Mao. Let me see who else. So now all of that we've been hearing. And then this brother comes out and says, okay, these Democrats been pushing these lies all the time. You know, they always bring back the history, you know, of racism and slavery and all of this stuff. They always do that. And so this is what being an informed Black person allows you to do. It allows you to call them out and say, put your money where your mouth is. See, yeah, they're hypocrites. They always want to use everybody else's money. They excuse their own history of their raggedy party and yet try to contribute, you know, all of the negative things in America to all white people in the past, not Democrats, not their party, all white people, and then bring all of that right up to the present and drop that on all the white people who don't vote for them. That's how they roll. Let's go back and rip our history right out of all of that racism, white nationalism, and stuff like that. Let's conflate it. Make it seem like that was just, you know, every white person back then. And then call people now who don't like us racist and say, y'all are responsible for that. So now we got an educated Black person who's about to go ahead and break this mess down on the way out.
Every party should pay reparations to Blacks.
Yeah. He said the Democrat Party should pay reparations to Blacks, since they always talk about it. Since they always up here talking about something. I thought, we're going to get you reparations. For what? Not all white people got, you know, genealogy that leads back to slavery. Not all, you know, politicians back then was into Jim Crow. That was the Democrats, y'all. It was the Democrats. And he's informed. He knows it.
Because it was in the 1800s when the Republicans, which was known as abolitionists, separated from the Dixiecrats because they did not want to continue slavery.
Oh, he's one of them uppity Blacks. Look at him. He knows stuff. We want to keep them ignorant. That's why we don't concern ourselves with our S-hole inner cities and the schools that we run and drop money into for nothing. Yeah, we want them ignorant. You think we want them knowing this stuff? You think we want them knowing this? Heck no. We'll complain about the Black neighborhoods and the broken education that we're responsible for and all the raggedy schools and the violence and stuff. We'll complain about it by blaming other white folks and other political parties and stuff for it. Yet while at the same time, secretly allowing this to happen and encouraging it, because once they get educated, they might say things like this.
So after the abolitionists helped Black people become Republicans and they changed their name, Black people were able to own businesses. They was able to create the Black Wall Street.
And Democrats can't have that.
They were the most wealthiest communities in the United States. And so it was the Democrat Party who created the Ku Klux Klan.
Uh-oh. They going down that street. Remember Joe Biden holding up Robert the Bird's hand on that float and then eulogizing him? So now, the Democrat Party did that. Now, you know the sad part about that? I did not even know that until after college. All of my years through education, even through college, I just thought it was a group of white people in the past. That's what I thought. There's a group of white people in the past who was responsible for slavery. Nobody told me about the parties and the history of the party and all of that stuff. So now, what would happen if Black people get a hold of this information? Many I've told and they just deny it or just excuse it and write it off. But how can you write it off when the Democrats pretend that everything in the past is still connected to the present and you have to give account of the past? How can you write that off?
And the Klan were the ones who hated the Blacks for creating Black Wall Street, and that's why they dropped the bomb on Black Wall Street. It was the Klan that did that. 2 years later, in 1923, it was the Klan that destroyed Rosewood. So if anybody owes Black people money and reparation, it should be the Democratic Party, the Ku Klux Klan, which they originated from. That Democrats should be paying the money to Blacks for all that they've done with slavery, the destruction of the Black economic engines like Black Wall Street. I feel the Democratic Party should pay reparations to Black people.
Oh, yeah. A tough crowd, yeah, if I'm a Democrat. Listening to that. So the next time they get up to talking about reparations, good, start with your party. Start with your party who is responsible for all of the slavery you're up here pushing, like everybody in today's age is responsible for it. Start with ripping down, not just statues and stuff like that, rip the whole name Democrats right now. The whole party, tear it down. Because that party was infested with racism, slavery. But yet, y'all still got the name. Y'all still proud to be called a Democrat. All that. Now, can you imagine if the Republican Party was responsible for all of that and they just hung on to their name and all that? You need to denounce the name. You need to rip down Republican off the wall. You need to dismantle this whole party because your party was filled with. Yeah, but you never hear them go ahead and do that because, see, then it would shine a light on the fact that the Democrats were responsible for that. They can't sit back and say, well, the Republicans are the racist ones. They were the. If they start trying to lie and gaslight and tell everybody Republicans' racist history goes all the way back and responsible for all of that, it would be so quick for the Republicans to respond and say, whoa, historically, this is all y'all. And that's what they don't want the people to know. They want minorities thinking it was everybody was racist back then, y'all. And we were squeaky clean. We're the ones that got the revelation that we need to do better. No, what they did, they got the revelation that we can't have independent, successful, intelligent, educated black folks. That's what they got the revelation of. They say, you know what? Chasing them around on horses, threatening and intimidating them is not working. If we can see the writing on the wall, they're going to be able to vote at some point. So just like Lyndon B. Johnson said, if we're going to allow these N-words to vote, might as well have them voting for us for the next 200 years. Let's bust them up, bust the family up, do what we did during slavery. Go ahead and insert a couple black overseers, befriend them, make them think they can't live outside the plantation, get them hooked on government stuff, get that father out the crib, and make them dumb and uneducated while at the same time saying we're looking out for our slaves. I mean, the black community, we love them. And we're going to rename them. They're no longer colored. They're black. No, wait, let's rename them again. They're African Americans. Now, you know what? How are we going to just separate them from all the other people we're trying to use identity politics for? You know what? Now they're just people of color. We'll rename our blacks, and now they're just people of color. And black people allow it to happen. And that's why I'm here. I'm here for all Americans. But I tell you what, I hope a lot of minorities will hear what these people are doing and responsible for and will wake up. It burns me up to see them manipulating minorities through all of this garbage. So God bless y'all. God bless America. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Ooh, I did it, y'all. It's 1:32, an hour and 32 minutes. Somebody said we have 515 people. Oh, man, and last night's live stream is still growing. I looked at the number before I logged in. We was at 5,100. I don't know what's going on. Maybe enough people are starting watching me to YouTube can't fight. They're holding their numbers back. Like, okay, we gotta let some go. See if we can go ahead and stop it at like 5,000 instead of the normal 1,700. 2,000 maybe, something like that. And God knows how many really are watching the show. That's the sad part about it. God knows how many really subscribed. All of that. We don't know. It's a mystery to us all. So thanks for watching, those that I'm able to see and those I'm not able to see. All right. And we will catch up with y'all tomorrow. Gizmo is still in the process. He probably got rollers in his hair right now. So we're going to have to show him tomorrow. And then at the same time, I'll be back busting up these Democrats and raggedy folks again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free. Links are below for that. And please subscribe to my alternative channel and follow me on all that other stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to eat some more Chinese food and then go to sleep because I got a hard day tomorrow. So God bless y'all. Somebody said he's rocking the Jericho. Oh, he's going to come back. I bet you he's mad. Yeah, y'all should have saw him. He was so excited to go to. He loves riding in the car. He got him a little car seat. He sits right in the middle of the man truck up there. Yeah, man. As soon as I tell him he could come, he'd be like, oh, shit. Run straight to the car like, yeah, man. But he's clever, too, because, see, when I do things that I normally don't do, like put a leash on him, he'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, well, wait. Why you put this leash on me, man? Well, where are we going? Where we going? You ain't taking me to that one crazy place, is you? Yes, I did. Yeah, I trapped him in the car and took him straight there. So we'll see if he comes back nervous wreck, like traumatized. He probably will. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's get out of here. Give them those stairs. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow on Kev's Corner. Bye.